Today we are going to be doing some balance stabilization exercises. So joint stabilization is very important because it helps gain reflexive strength and proprioception, which is really important for when you slip and fall or you need to react to something quickly. So what happens is when you are standing in any stabilization exercise, you're not really moving a joint, but you're responding and your joints and your muscles are flexing and contracting, hopefully the right muscles, so that you can respond and stabilize and stay in that same position. Now, for many of us, we may have imbalances, and those will be very apparent as we step on to any stabilization training. So be aware and mindful of what your compensations are, and that can really tell you where you need to strengthen and stabilize each muscle group. So in this exercise, I'm going to be taking you through some progressions. All right, so we'll start at the very beginning and then we're going to work up and through so that you can progress slowly over time. So that way you can gain strength and stability without overdoing it or putting yourself at risk, because when you're balance training, there is a possibility that you could just fall on your ass. And I want you to be aware of that. So what we're going to do is stand on top of our balance pad and have a knee slightly bent. Our first thing is to just stabilize on this. So step one, we're just going to try to stabilize and get in a good position. Good position is your foot is in a neutral position, not overly flexed, collapsing into the heel, and not so much on our toes, right in the middle. Knees slightly bent, and our hips in alignment. So one hip not hiked up or dropping down, and the opposite leg is going to come up and be held stationary as much as possible so it doesn't wiggle around. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have my knees slightly bent, my glutes turned on, and I'm lifting the leg, and we're stabilizing. For this one, we're gonna hold as long as possible with good position. I am looking at myself in a mirror, so if you have a mirror, that would be great for this exercise, or you could also film yourself so that you can see any of those movement compensations. Getting a little bit of internal rotation on my right leg here. And I'm gonna stop right there and try the other leg. That was probably just 30 seconds or so. It's good to just see where you're at again and then time that and slowly progress it up over time of the session and week by week. So right now, if I was to do just 30 seconds, maybe next set I'd try for 40, next set for 50, and my goal would be to get to 60 seconds. Okay, so my left leg is more unstable. I already knew this, so I need to engage my glute more. It's so funny when we see the imbalances and what our bodies are doing, and I can already tell I just need a slight adjustment here.